Welcome to Daily Life of the Average Aboriginal. LostPhoenixWolf on my channel. Today is still August 7th. I'm doing another video for my viewers. Now I'm going to continue off from what I was talking about, and hopefully I'm straight with you guys. There we go. I think I am. I don't know if I had to move over and stuff. But I know what I was talking about this time. I'm not being distracted by cars and stuff. I am, but ooh, look at that squirrel. No, I'm just kidding. Like I was saying, you guys, you're going to have a bad caption or thumbnail. I'm just going to unsubscribe to you guys and unfollow from you guys. But I don't know why that got me to saying that. Yeah, it was the different videos I was watching the other day. So I'm about to do a little bit of a recap of yesterday. After overheating a few times, I would say probably 2 times, maybe 3, I don't know. I can't remember. I think I overheated twice because it's being hot. And I had to throw the hat on top of it, but still wasn't really helping. So after that, I headed home, and did I say I had some fruit? I think I did. I don't know if I did. Well, anyway, headed from here, it took me like an hour and a half to get back home by bike, which is cool. I don't mind riding. Let me see now. I kind of lost my flow of things a little bit here. I can't remember what I'm going to say next. So, okay, I'm going to just keep going. I wrapped up, from yesterday. I headed home, took about an hour and a half. I got home. And, I just plopped the camera down to throw all the video logs. Well, there was a couple of, there was like 1 retake and a couple ones that overheated. So, instead of having the 4 videos, I had like 6. So I took it, plugged in my laptop, and got it over there, and went to the kitchen, and I didn't have no canned fruit because I had an orange and 2 apples in the fridge, and I think a couple bananas. Yeah, that's that. I had the 2 bananas, and that was because I felt blah, so I wanted to replenish my energy a little bit because I was biking around, and I don't know why I was feeling like this. Maybe it's coming with age, I don't know. But so just sat there, relaxed a little bit, and not really anything spectacular to do. Decided to check out some YouTube stuff, check out their social networks. Watched a movie, another old movie. It's Cry Baby movie. I'm not going to say the actual name, but you guys get an idea of what I'm talking about. So watch that movie and made sure that the uploads were doing good. I think I got the video logs up by at least 9 o'clock. I think I already said that too in the last video before this one. Getting the video logs out to my viewers and making sure it's on time. So, after that, not really anything to do. I went down the street to the neighbors there and asked if he was got a chance to download a movie. But there was like 8 to 12 different sites that got shut down, so he can't download movies, which is okay for the movie makers. You're like, you want our movie, you're gonna have to pay for it. And I'm not totally against it. I'm against the people who have money, wants to download the movies because they have the software to do it or the discs to actually copy it, and it's not cool. If you're broke, you're broke. Like I am, I'm broke. I'll watch a movie on deck. And no, there's nothing going on. Just shooting the crap. Not anything going on there. Just a little boring, and not really anything going on. It just started getting a little darker, and not really anything going on. I waited till he went inside. There was nobody else on the deck. He went inside to do something, and I just disappeared. I went home. From there, I decided to get on my computer, since my computer is still okay. And my, the laptop's on some upgrades. I mean, updates. Not updates, uploads. Not updates. Well, actually, yes, updates. There was updating some software. That is a plus on that. That was, I guess I did a good saying on my vlog. Anyway, I decided to go to a site I haven't been on for 3 to 6 months, maybe. It's another social network, but with the avatars. I talked about it yesterday, thinking about doing it. Anyway, that's what I did. I went on there, and not really anything going on. A lot of friends had disappeared. People with new names. Not really anything that's going on. Just your average site, I might as well just sit back a little bit. I mean, I am sitting back, but might as well sit back and then talk about, what I want to talk about, I guess. Going back in the site, updates for that. A lot of update for that. It's going from whatever to 0.3 to 0.7 or something like that. Software. Get on there. Take a look at my outfits. Thinking about something to change into, because I've been on the site for a while. And I check to see who's on, and see what rooms they're in, and see what the room's description is, if you're allowed to be a furry or not, or you gotta be human, or it's private if you're not family, or blah blah blah. I check that out before I go in there, and then I check the names and see who's who, But sometimes I don't know who they are. But they're in my friends list for a reason. They gotta be a friend or, avatar family. So sitting in there, shooting the crap. Sometimes I go to a room and I'll be sitting there and there's nothing really going on. Not anybody's talking. And somebody's in another room, or they're busy. They're away from the computer, and their characters dancing around or sitting. And somebody does greet me and say hello. Sometimes there's music playing, or sometimes I gotta speak up and say something, because if I know the person, I'll say hello, hey, how's it going, stuff like that. But most of the time, I am a furry in this site. And when I came to this site, when I originally came to this site, I was acting as a werewolf, because there was no other suits to wear, or furries, or items and stuff like that. It was just plain old sitting in one room with a big fat head, and you would talk to people one-on-one. And then down to like a I think I was into it maybe 3 months. And then you got a chance to sit in other rooms with more people. But that was maybe 2 or 3 more people, other than, getting up to 20 people these days. But I got hacked. That was the first time I ever heard about hacked. I don't know exactly what it was. I didn't know I got hacked. I didn't know what the word was at that time. What I do know is that my avatar wasn't logged in. I couldn't log in. I reset the password, and I tried resetting the password. Everything was changed. So I learned down the road I got hacked. So I said, whatever. I disappeared for about a year and a half. Then I got back into it, and things got better. You don't have such a huge head. You could stand in different spots. You have more people. It started booming. The first year or two, maybe up to 3 years, was booming. You have up to 400,000 people in there within the 3 years. I got so into it that I was one person that was a part, that had, okay, I don't know how to describe this. I did describe before, but I don't have my mindset on it right now. There's usually about 100 people in one family. But being so many different families, I was a part of 30 families. If I was a cousin, an uncle, a brother, a nephew, a son, grandson, whatever it may be. So 100 people to about 30 families, that is, I think, 3,000 people. But I knew of all these people, but it was hard to keep track and talk to 100 people. I got to a point where I was in the flow of things, and I think this was before my second heart attack. That is the honest truth. I got I know I've said this they said this in a video before, I don't know, like 6 months ago maybe. But I got so far deep into this that I was into it 20 hours a day, doing about 10 different things, and I was really deep into it. I was into it, and I had friends and family in there, and different games and music and different jobs and children and nieces, nephews, and whatnot. I had a lot of things going on with me in that virtual universe. And I got to a point where I was so deep into it that I wasn't getting to sleep. I wasn't doing a lot of things in my life, and I was getting fatter, you know. This was 6 to 9 years, like between 9 and 6 years that I was into it, and I think the first 3 years I did, I was doing it for about 7 to 9 months straight doing this, and it was one of my breakups, and that's when it hurt me because it actually hit me hard, and my body was so messed up at that time that I fell into a deep depression. I mean, that's shortly after my son wasn't in my life, and trying to do other things in my life, but that I fell so hard into this, and my body feeling like crap, that I had a heart attack. I was that deep into it. So taking about a few months off, 3 to 6 months, and then coming back and like, oh, you're back, blah, 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 blah. Everybody was still booming in this little virtual universe that nothing has changed at all. So I told them the reason why I'm like that, and then things started slowing down, and things started changing, and I started doing things differently, and not so much like 20 hours into it. I was doing maybe up to I would say maximum 15 hours, but mainly 10 hours. 10 hours would be my cutoff point, but sometimes was deep into relationships or whatever I'm doing in there, a job, or helping out different people, being that fatherly figure or that parent or that family member or whatever it may be. I'm going to continue on to my next video, so I'm going to wrap this up right now, guys. If you guys like this video, please do hit the like button. Please subscribe to me. I'm going to share this video on the channel. My benefit for you, my benefit for me. Please, please, please do tell your friends and family about me. Thank you for viewing this video, whatever time of day it's going to. Hope you all have a nice day, morning or night. And remember, it's better to be Aboriginal than original.